Ocean mist and city steam, living in a waking dream. The tempo drops, the mood is set, a feeling that I haven't met. Circular motions, infinite loops, sailing through the neon hoops. Submerged in sound, drifting far, follow where the echoes are. Heavy groove in a hollow reed, everything we'll ever need. Let the bass line take the wheel, something you can finally feel. Satin sheets and strobe light glare, static dancing through your hair. The kick is soft, the hats are crisp, chasing every vocal whisper. Sanctuary made of bass, disappearing without a trace. Submerged in sound, drifting far, follow where the echoes are. Heavy groove and a hollow reed, everything we'll ever need. Let the bass line take the wheel, something you can finally feel. No gravity, just the sway. Wash the world all away. Submerged in sound, drifting far, follow where the echoes are. Heavy groove and a hollow reed, everything we'll ever need. Let the bass line take the wheel, something you can finally feel. Finally feel into the blue, submerge deep. Electric rain on the window pane, washing out the mental strain. The preamp glows a steady red, silencing the voices in my head. A rhythmic pulse in a minor key, unlocking every part of me. Atmospheric wire and vast, leaving all the ghosts in the past. In the pocket, in the zone, the greatest peace I've ever known. Let the frequency rise and fall, writing shadows on the wall. Finding what the silence brought, a ghost between, where the soul is unseen. Atmosphere wide and vast, leaving all the ghosts in the past. In the pocket, in the zone, the greatest peace I've ever known. Let the frequency rise and fall, writing shadows on the wall, wide and vast. Fade the river, let it last. Midnight oil and a sliding door, tracing steps across the floor. The sub-bass is a heavy tide, with nowhere left for us to hide. A low-cut filter on the rain, dull enough to numb the strain. In the current, in the flow, further down than we can go. Heavy heart and a steady hand, sinking into shifting sand. No more talking, just the beat, finding truth beneath the heat. Faded ink on a napkin ring, waiting for the pads to sing. A cinematic hollow sound, echoing against the ground. We're building cities out of smoke, before the morning light awoke. In the current, in the flow, further down than we can go. Heavy heart and a steady hand, sinking into shifting sand. No more talking, just the beat, finding truth beneath the heat. Let the pressure mount, strip it to the core. Give the soul a voice, then ask for more. In the current, in the flow, further down than we can go. Heavy heart and a steady hand, sinking to shifting sand. No more talking, just the beat, finding truth beneath the heat. Beneath the heat, in the flow, let the kick remain, steady and slow. Midnight transit, stealing spark, cutting through the heavy dark. a steady grind against the rail, where the human spirit won't fail. Cold wind biting at the glass, watching all the lifetimes pass. Deep in the traction, feel the pull. Gravity's heavy and full. Beyond the static, beyond the noise, finding balance, finding poise in the resonance, in the deep. Promises we have to keep. Oil stains and a weathered palm, finding a strange kind of calm. The signal switches, the light turns red. Everything left is left unsaid. We're just gears in a vast machine, searching for what's left between. Deep in the traction, feel the pull. The gravity is heavy and full. Beyond the static, beyond the noise, finding balance, finding poise in the resonance, in the deep. Promises we have to keep. Brace for the impact. The rhythm holds a story of iron, slowly unfolds. Deep in the traction, feel the pull. The gravity's heavy and full. Beyond the static, beyond the noise, finding balance, finding poise in the resonance, in the deep. Promises we have to keep. Just the iron, just the pull, fading into the cold. Deep, 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 deep. Frost on the heavy iron plate, watching how the shadows wait. The engine hums a low end growl through the valley on the brow. 1,000 tons of rolling steel, the only truth that you can feel. Into the cavern, into the black, echoes on a silver track. Deep in the bedrock, deep in the bone, Midnight shift on the frozen yard. The air is sharp and the ground is hard. Gravel crunches under heavy boots, digging down to the iron roots. A steady thrum in the quiet air. The weight of the world is waiting there. Low and heavy, heart is still, working against the winter chill. In the groove of the shifting gear, everything else just disappears. Deep in the shadow, deep in the grind, leaving the hollow talk behind. Diesel smoke in the neon glow, moving fast while the world moves slow. No silver lining, no sugar coating, just the ice and the pressure bloating. The rhythm is honest, the rhythm is real, the cold bite of the tempered steel. Low and heavy, heart is still, working against the winter chill. In the groove of the shifting gear, everything else just disappears. Deep in the shadow, deep in the grind, leaving the hollow talk behind. Strip the skin to the bone, stand your ground on your Low and heavy, heart is still, working against the winter chill. In the groove of the shifting gear, everything else just disappears. Deep in the shadow, deep in the grind, leaving the hollow talk behind. Leave it behind. In the grind, cold and deep, the rhythm we keep. Midnight coffee in a paper cup, watching the mercury climb up. The yard is silent, the switch is locked, the rhythm of the time we clocked. No metaphors for how it feels, just the friction of the heavy wheels. Solid state and an iron soul, giving up the last control. In the low and in the gray, the only truth that's gonna stay. Hold the tension, feel the pull. The gravity is heavy and full. state and an iron soul, giving up the last control. In the low and in the gray, the only truth that's gonna stay. Hold the tension, feel the pull. The gravity is heavy and full. Under the weight of the atmosphere, the path ahead is finally clear. Solid state and an iron soul, giving up the last control. In the low and in the gray, the only truth that's gonna stay. Hold the tension, feel the pull. The gravity is heavy and full. Heavy and full. In the gray, let it linger deep. Oil slick on a rain-soaked pad. The best advice I never had is written in the grease and grime, measuring the pulse of time. No soft landings, no easy grace, just the lines across a weathered face. Deep in the marrow, deep in the grain, finding the beauty inside the strain. Beyond the comfort, beyond the lie, under a heavy charcoal sky. The rhythm is jagged, the rhythm is true, doing the work we were meant to do. A heavy door on a rusted hinge, living on the outer fringe. The kick drum echoes in the chest, for those who never get to rest. We aren't symbols or flickering light, just the shadows working through the night. Deep in the marrow, deep in the grain, finding the beauty inside the strain. Beyond the comfort, beyond the lie, under a heavy charcoal sky. The rhythm is jagged, the rhythm is true, doing the work we were meant to do. Cut the noise, feel the cold. The story is iron, the story is deep in the marrow, deep in the grain, finding the beauty inside the strain. Beyond the comfort, beyond the lie, under a heavy charcoal sky. The rhythm is jagged, the rhythm is true, doing the work we were online, watching all the signals align. The air is thin and the frost is thick. The engine hums its steady trick. No room for ego, no room for pride, just the heavy sway of the iron ride. In the traction, in the deep, the promises we have to keep. Beneath the surface, under the weight, moving through a frozen state. The kick is steady, the sub is low. This is the only truth we know. Looking for something honest and new, but the art is calling, the steel is colder. Story that doesn't need to be told. The paths are wide and the atmosphere is the only thing that's crystal clear. In the traction, in the deep, the promises we have to keep. Beneath the surface, under the weight, the only truth we know. Feel the tension in the cold. The machine is young, but the rhythm is old. The only truth we know.